work boxing, baby, about to hit you everywhere. But under your feet with this one, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, y'all. Nobody's talking no racism on this channel. Got to talk to y'all about a fighter coming back to the ring, baby. Mr. Deontay Wilder. The return of the Bomb Squad is back, sir. He is back. He is back October the 15th, if I'm correct, against Helenius. I forgot his name. George Helenius. If I ain't mistaken, I think that's it. This is gonna be a hell of a fight. This is a good fight for Wilder coming back. Helenius, he coming off his victories over Kalinowski, fighter that I thought Kalinowski was like an Andy Ruiz. I thought he was actually going beat Helenius and probably beat a lot of more fighters. Helenius is a fighter that, Wilder has to be concerned about. This is not a pushover. This is not a ring rush fight for Deontay Wilder. Helenius can actually fight, y'all. This dude been boxing since he was 5 years old. To me, he kind of reminds me of Joe Joyce. He doesn't look he doesn't look like the superb boxer. Doesn't move fast. Doesn't have fast feet. He stays there with you. He can move back out of place real fast. Create distance real fast. He loves the jab. He loves the 1-2, and he's very accurate with that 1-2. Looks like to me he got a lot of power too. Even though I think he got like 19 knockouts to be 33-3 or somewhere in that area, still look like he got a lot of power. Same height Deontay Wilder, an inch higher, taller than Deontay Wilder. So this is gonna be an even match fight. Helenius to me, like his legs ain't really there. Like he moves a little bit too slow at times. But like I said, looks are deceiving. I thought the same thing about Joe Joyce. Joe Joyce went out there and beat up on Du Bois. I always say he looked slow, he looked stiff, and that man got power when he go out there and he handled his business. And maybe the same thing with Helenius. Now, Wilder coming back after the loss of Tyson Fury, well, can we say that, depression could still be there? I wouldn't say necessarily say depression, but, fighters, lose a little bit of self-esteem when they lose, what I'm saying? This would be a good fight for him to come back and build up his confidence back again. Not saying he lost it, but you know what I'm saying. Get back in there, build it, go back to a bomb squad, Deontay Wilder, knocking dudes out, what I'm saying, going in there against Helenius. Because like I said, Helenius is not a pushover fight for Deontay Wilder. In fact, I think he's kind of dangerous since they said that since I've seen that he's been fighting since he was 4 years old. So that means this dude is levels above Deontay Wilder as a boxer. But that's one thing you got to say, boxing since 5 years old. Deontay started when he was, 19, 20 years old. Now, that's not going to make a difference in the fight, but you have to respect that. And also, you have to look at these two fought the same opponents before, Duhapis and Gerald Washington. From what I understand, I think Helenius lost to Duhapis, and he beat Gerald Washington. So, they have fought similar opponents, but, you can't use the triangle effect in this situation, So this is going to be a hell of a fight for Deontay Wilder on his way back. Like you say, James Harvey, no one can beat Wilder. I don't think nobody could beat Wilder at heavyweight besides Tyson Fury. But, I wouldn't count out Helenius at all, y'all. I'm from Alabama. I love Deontay Wilder. Shout out to Deontay Wilder. Thank you for coming back to the sport, bro. Trying to show these dudes how to make some real pay-per-view money. Let's talk about who the real pay-per-view star is. One of them around here, and that is Deontay Wilder. And y'all gonna see October the 15th about what Wilder can do when it comes to some pay-per-views, because people, are ready and willing to see him come back in the ring. But one of the questions I got to ask that I'm worried about is who is training Deontay Wilder? I don't want Malik Scott to train Deontay Wilder. I don't want him to train Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder's only weakness, and I say this with all due respect, to Deontay Wilder, man, getting out, risk his life, to give us entertainment, still coming back to the sport even after losses, still coming back holding his head up high. The only thing that Deontay Wilder needs to do is work on his conditioning. Deontay Wilder needs great conditioning. If he has great conditioning, he is an unstoppable force. Trust and believe me on that. I don't watch the Tyson Fury fights. I don't watch the 1, I don't watch the 2, and I don't watch the 3. Deontay Wilder lost those fights, the last 2, because he was not in conditioning shape. I don't care about you seeing the muscles. I don't care about you seeing the abs. Deontay Wilder needs to run. He needs to be in tip-top condition, and he can beat and destroy any heavyweight that's out there. I promise y'all that. He got the power, as he's been going through with Malik Scott. Now, I do like that about Malik Scott. Teaching him, the countering, the move, and the angles. Yes, but that's not what Wilder's need. That's not what Wilder need. Wilder was doing good without doing the pad work and doing all that. And I'm not saying that he didn't need it. But what I'm saying is he needs to work on conditioning. This man power lasts for 12 rounds. Imagine if he was full throttle at round 11, or on 100%, Wilder was at 70% at round 11. You couldn't tell me Deontay Wilder wouldn't knock any opponent out there standing in front of him. You understand? Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, I'm not holding Wilder up on no pedestal. I've been watching boxing since I was 8 years old. I seen, when he fought Tyson Fury, he could have went at Tyson Fury when he stunned him one time. But Wilder was so tired that he couldn't get to him fast enough to finish Tyson Fury. When I saw that, I said, that's his problem. And also to say this, we have heard since the situation of him and Mark Breland speaking. Mark Breland said himself, Deontay Wilder comes into the gym and says what he's going to do. So I'm guessing what he was saying he was going to do, it didn't have anything to do with running. And hey, I don't watch Deontay Wilder every day. I'm not looking to watch Deontay Wilder every day. Salute to him, though. I ain't never seen Deontay Wilder do a lot of running. I've never seen Wilder do a lot of running. So I think the next coach of Deontay Wilder need to be a real deal coach. You're going to work with me. You're going to do what I say, or you could take your 10% and we could walk away. That's what Wilder need. He need a coach in there, not a yes man. He need a coach in there that really care and want to earn his 10% and do his job. That's it. I don't need no yes man. Wilder need a coach. He come there and say, man, I don't feel like doing no work and no running today. Oh, this ain't about what you feel like. You pay me to make sure you at your 100% when you get in that ring. You running today. You don't come in here and tell me, and you pay me to coach you, to train you. Don't come in here and tell me what you ain't going to do today. You could take your 10% and I'll go. That's what he needs. I'm not criticizing Wilder. This man accomplished a lot in his life. He got way more money than me, accomplished a lot more in his life than me. So ain't no way in hell I could bash Deontay Wilder. But when it comes to the sport of boxing, this is what I feel he needs to do. Because he will be unstoppable. No one would beat Tyson Fury. Couldn't beat Deontay Wilder if he was in 100% shape. Muscles and abs don't win fights. Power does not win fights. Your mindset and conditioning, your skills, your mindset and conditioning win fights. So I just had to say that, but though I'm very happy that Deontay Wilder is back in the ring. We need somebody to come fill these spots. So we got the other big ticket sellers, Adrian Broner, folks quitting because of mental issues. And don't disrespect to Adrian, you know what I'm saying? But we need fighters, come back. Deontay Wilder lost twice to a man. He ain't said once he was depressed. Y'all see what I'm saying? Deontay Wilder lost twice to this man. He ain't never once came out and said, oh, I'm depressed. Nah. This man took his loss, even though, some can say, due to the water issue about them poisoning the water. Hey, I can't say nothing about that. There's no proof about nobody poisoning the water. You know what I'm saying? I can't say nothing about that. Usually takes Wilder to school. Usually will get knocked out against Deontay Wilder. Usually will get knocked out against Deontay Wilder. Wilder's a joke and a bum. Hey, that's your opinion of it, man. This bum making a lot of money finna fight on the 15th. Wilder never fights anyone hood. Hood? What hood got to do with him fighting somebody? The mentality, you seen the mentality or street mentality? That ain't got nothing to do with boxing. You can get the baddest gangster off the street and put him in a ring with a dude been boxing 2 years and he'll get beat up. Boxing ain't street fight. Boxing ain't got nothing to do with the streets. Boxing has nothing to do with the streets at all. Wilder make excuses about his suits. Wilder make excuses about his suits. I don't know if that's a joke or what that may be, but yeah, man, this is gonna be a hell of a fight. I'm telling y'all, do not count out Helenius. Like I said, this man been boxing since he was 5'8". When you look at him, you're gonna say, "Oh man, don't do that. Don't do that." I did the same thing with Joe George. Just because they look slow, just because they'll move as fast as the fighters we see, don't mean these dudes. Helenius look like he can punch too. So that's another thing I was finna forget. Not saying Wilder don't have a chin. We know Wilder got a chin, but Wilder has been knocked out twice. Well, keep it 100. I'm from Alabama. Nobody's talk. I love Deontay Wilder, but I got to tell the truth. This dude possibly can hurt Wilder too. This dude possibly can hurt Deontay Wilder too. Tall like tall like Wilder too. Do not put up. And it looked like Helenius is laying them shots on the chin very well, y'all. Like I don't know what, it's like he turned his fist. Like you supposed to turn your fist, but it's like he literally like, he be trying to hit nothing but this. He don't want to hit this. It's like Helenius don't want to hit nothing but this. He want to make sure he drop your ass. He don't want to hit nothing but the bottom of your chin. That's what it looked like. Oh, the Wilder talking about his suit was too heavy, man. Hey, you know, Wilder, man, we supposed to be trying to support Deontay Wilder in this video. Not bad, so nigga, you got to bring all that back up to as well. It was a lot of excuses made by Wilder. You just got to be real. It was suit excuses. Somebody poisoned his water. Mauricio Suleiman was backstage. There's a lot of stuff happened with that situation, man. And yet no proof on any of that. No proof yet of nobody water being poisoned, or nothing like that. You decided to wear the 40-pound suit out there. I think fighters are taking, their come-outs, walk-out ring walks too important. They taking that too serious. We don't care about a rapper being with you. We don't care about you having on a uniform or an outfit. We want to see you get in the ring. I don't know why Wilder would do that anyway, wear a 40-pound suit, or any other fighter would attempt to wear a 40-pound suit or come out there as fashionable as y'all try to be. We don't care. We don't care. I don't care because you got the baby with you, little baby with you on your ring walk. Who gives a damn? I want to see a fight. I don't care about who your favorite rapper is. I don't care about no favorite rapper. Wilder put on 30 pounds to fight Fury. Wilder is not used to carrying that much weight, and he did tire out by the 7th round. But you know what? And it's good you brought that up. You know what that is? Bad trainer. That's a yes man trainer. Because if Wilder was knocking people out who was bigger than him at the weight he was, I would have told Wilder, you don't need to come in there. It ain't gonna do nothing but make you slower. You need to be faster. He coming in at 270 something. He ain't gonna be as fast as you think he is. He got all that weight on him. No, you stay slim and frying. You stay slim. You're gonna be faster. You're gonna be way faster than him, which is good. No, I wouldn't have told Wilder to go and gain those 30 pounds. For what? What 30? You seen what 30 pounds did? The first fight, I know boxing, bro. I know, bro. Look at the first fight. That's the first sign right there. First fight went 12 rounds, knocked the man out, which they didn't count, even though Tyson Fury stood up at a standing 10 count. Deontay Wilder was the same way he fought everybody else with the first fight. Look what happened in the first fight. He go out there, listening to Malik Scott and them, putting all that weight on. He go out there and get knocked out twice. He wasn't supposed to put that weight on. I don't even know why would they tell him to do that? That's just common sense as a human being, not even just in boxing. I look at dudes, you know how people like be intimidated of dudes bigger than them? I'm 6'6". This dude's my height and then got weight on him. The average dude will probably run from this dude, but you slower than me. True enough, if you land the shot, yeah, I'm probably hurt. But if you don't land that shot, I'm tapping your ass. I'm tapping on you, bro. I'm moving. You got to land that. I don't care about how big you is. By the time you throw 1, I done throw 3. By the time you throw 4, I threw 8. He didn't knock him out. Fury was up at 8. No, that's a lie, bro. I don't know who this is, Bunny. I don't know who Bunny is, but no, bro. No, that's a lie. It's on film. You can go back and watch it yourself, my brother. You can go back and watch that fight yourself. Tyson Fury was standing up at 9. He was standing up at 9. It's the standing 8 count. You're supposed to be standing up at 8. Not 10, not getting up at 10. And then, let's remember, they counted late. They counted late. So Wilder really knocked him out that fight. They cheated. Malik Scott only training for the third fight. The second fight, that was, what's his name? Mark Breland's fault. But see, Wilder, but this goes back into the other part that we were saying. Wilder tells his trainer what he's going to do. Because, see, it went from 2 trainers, like you just said. It went from Mark Breland, who allowed him to come in there with all that weight on him again. Then he go do it again against Tyson Fury with Malik Scott. He's going in there telling him what they're going to do. And Wilder shouldn't be doing that for a fighter who just started boxing at 20 and 19 years old. You should be open ears to everything these people are telling you. You shouldn't be going in there big like that. That's what Mark Breland should have said. He putting you at a disadvantage by you coming in big like that. That's not your natural size. Then what? Malik Scott come in. I'm putting on some more weight. No, Wilder, you don't need to put on weight. Weight ain't the problem. The weight ain't the problem. What he do? Go put on some more weight. He run his trainers. I mean, ain't that the proof right there? Ain't that the proof right there? Everything, man, I know this sport, man. I be telling y'all, bro. I've been watching it for so long. I really love the sport of boxing, man. I know how to fight. I know how to mimic it just like that. That's why sometimes when I be doing my when I do my predictions, the reason they be on point like that, because I actually think like me being in there. Like, what would I do if I had the skill that this person had and me being me? If I was boxing him, how would I beat this person? You see what I'm saying? I've been watching it for a long time, bro. Not all fights have standing 8 counts, not all fights have the third night. Well, I ain't never heard that. Somebody can correct me. From what I understand, it's always been standing 8 count for all fights. Now, they say stuff like fighters, 3 knockdown rules, and fighters can't be saved by the bell. But from what I understand, the standing 8 count always been there. Sometimes, cause think about this: when fighters still be rolling around on the mat, they count. When they get to 6 and 7, they stop because you're supposed to be up at 8. You ever notice that? When a fighter be down and they be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's set, and they wave it because you're supposed to be up at 8. You're supposed to be on your way up at 8, not laying down and hop up. Medrick Taylor. See, I told, man, y'all can't fuck with me with this boxing shit, man. Can't fuck with me. Medrick Taylor, nigga, versus Chavez. Stood up. And what they did, counted them out. Stood up just like Tyson Fury did. And what they do, counted him out. I better put a crown on me, man. Know what be doing? Know what they need to be talking about when it comes to this boxing, man. I might not know it all. I don't know about the background. I don't know about, you know what I'm saying, all the paperwork and all that. But, man, you can't tell me nothing about this boxing, man. You know what I be talking about, man. No standing 8 count. Now, if I'm wrong, I will get on here and apologize to you, Bunny. Me as a man, I personally will get on here and apologize to you. I will personally get on here and apologize with you. Marjorie Taylor was up. He was up. Well, y'all, it is time for me to go and get off. I am at work, man. I got to thank y'all for not in every situation. Okay, I was wrong about that. I'm sorry, Bunny. I apologize about that. I was wrong about the standing 8 count in all fights. Somebody said I'm wrong about that. I apologize, my brother. But y'all, it's time for me to get off, man. I thank y'all for y'all love and y'all support. Once again, my birthday is August 25th. Show your boy Easy some love if you can. Stay tuned. I do more videos. Besides boxing, boxing is my core. I love boxing. What's up, Eric? I thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget your boy birthday. Easy's birthday is the 25th, baby. You understand? Look out for your boy. Show your boy some love. Y'all stay tuned. I'm going to keep putting them videos up, baby. I'm going to keep putting them videos up. I love y'all. Y'all be safe out here in this crazy world. This your boy Easy Work Boxing, baby. I'm out.